Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival, and you can see it's a bleak day here back on my base, and we're already being given a nice warm welcome by the local drone population. This one's getting in quite close actually. Come on guns, wake up, you've already shot one down. And I suppose he's just hovering out of range trying to get round. Yeah, my ship's now joined in as well, so I don't think he's going to last very long. There we are, we just shot him down. And as promised in the last video, I have returned to my base, mainly because I wanted to check the conditions of how my base was faring. And just to confirm guys, my base has done very well. We've got plenty of charge in the batteries, the fuel is still at 77%. I mean, it's probably got a lot to do with the fact that I switched off my advanced constructor and everything else there. That's a fair distance away, but I think we can go and get that. Might as well go and loot the drones. My small vessel currently is on top of my capital vessel. So here we are guys, we're just going to come up here and loot this drone bomber. Might as well. Let's see what we got. Because I do need to replenish the missiles, and I haven't got any missiles from there, thank you. And I think what we can do is just walk down across the beach. Right guys, now I'm going to start with a little bit of an apology, in the sense that my original plan for this part was to stay on the base and do some shipbuilding or something like that, but I've got a little bit distracted because well, I suppose I can tell you now guys, is I've got a new PC on the way. It's currently being built and I should be getting it in the next 2 or 3 days, but as part of that process I've already bought myself a new 1440p monitor. It's a 27-inch curved monitor actually, and I couldn't wait to try it out, so I kind of talked my wife into let me connect it to her machine, because my current machine cannot support 1440. It's a little bit of an old machine and her graphics card can support it, so I've talked her into doing it, and I thought, well, I couldn't wait. So what I'm doing now is recording this series of Empyrion, and wow, this is the base, it's going to be underwater. Oh well, never mind, we'll just dash it there. Yeah, so I'm recording this video on my wife's machine with the 1440 monitor just to see what the graphics looks like. So far I am very impressed, but it may not come across so good for you guys, simply because although I'm recording this at 1440, I'm having to downscale it to 1080 simply because my current machine cannot render 1440 video. So this will be published onto YouTube as a 1080p 30 frames per second, although I am actually recording this at 1440 60 frames per second, but the OBS software is actually downscaling the 1440 to 1080, if that makes sense. I don't want to get too technical guys, I just thought I wanted to show you what the graphics is once the new machine comes. The idea is that I will be moving in a series of steps towards eventually releasing all my videos in 1440 60 frames per second, if I can get there. And that is the objective of where I want to get to with the channel. I think we're just going to get in underneath here guys. So this is the first step in the process, and I think Empyrion's the one that suffered worst with the graphics, and I think just looking around here, the change in the graphics is phenomenal, and I'm really looking forward to getting some really good stuff doing here. See here guys, you can see the definition on all the various assets. I think I'm okay, I don't need that. Yeah, I mean, must admit, when I first put the monitor on and started it, everything looked really good. The only thing I will say is that it's taken a little while to get used to the curved screen, but look, see the textures here? It's really lifting the textures up incredibly well. Yeah, I must admit, the curved monitor does have a slight visual effect, especially when you're just using the standard desktop. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. What I'm going to do, I think, is just wander around, let you guys see the base. Any of you who have not seen the base before, this is it here. In fact, I think what I can do, I'm just going to retrace my steps. Just get into here, drop down. My farming, see, I've been away for such a long time. My farm should be fairly thing. I forgot all about it, so we're just going to go in there. So even the tiles and all that look really great. And yep, so let's go in here. Just grab this. And what I was thinking to do in this video is just get into my small vessel. We'll do a little bit of wandering around. Oh, why is that still growing? Okay. I'd have thought that'd be ready by now. This is still growing. Okay, obviously not everything's been growing while I've been away. Maybe that's just a quirk of the game. Not that I've got any food shortage or such. It's not going to be that major problem. Yeah, so that's what I've got planned for this video, guys. It's even the difference in the colour of the light and the reflections. I think it's absolutely awesome. Anyway, let's just get down here. Where's my food processor? I think we can drop all this into the food processor. I think that can go into the constructor. I think what we will do is just knock out some of these because I've got so much fruit and that here. I might as well just use it up. And we don't have any spices, so I can't do anything like that actually. I think what we probably could do is, where's the go up here to the large constructor. I think we drop these in. We could probably no, oh no, we can't do that here. Oh, guess who's back? Never mind. And I think what we do this time is I get up get into my small vessel and we'll go and loot that. Those other ones, guys. So I'm just going to shoot back up through here. Yeah, there's more still coming in. Well, give them a little bit of a warm reception. And so I must admit, look, see how sharp these stairs are, the definitions on the edges there. Hopefully this does come across in the rendered video. That, even that, I mean that used to look slightly out of focus. And let's just get across into here. We should be able to pick up some supplies on the way through here as well. And here we go, up through here. We can pick up some oxygen on the way through as well. And actually we can probably pick up some more crops here. Yep, these guys are ready for picking. So just gonna grab these. Just grab this on the way through. And that's, and just grab the corn might as well. And that's all picked up. And I'm just going to come down here. I haven't turned my jetpack on, have I? Yep, I've got the jetpack on. Right, I'm just going to jump in here. And turn the thrusters on. And I suppose I could put all my harvested goods onto the fridge, so it doesn't spoil. And I suppose we can shove this into the mobile constructor, and we'll just shove this into weapons. Oops, looks like I'm gonna have to readjust get this in really close, so I can actually, I think that's good enough. Maybe get a little bit of height. And what happened to those drones? Looks like they might be over here. I'm just going to come in here. level off. Get a bit closer. The water here is quite deep. You can see I'm already underwater, so but I think if I can hover just inside the water and go down, we can. Yeah, we've got some 17 missiles. That's pretty good. And another 25. And look at that blue on the suit as well. That's awesome. And what we're going to do now, guys, well, first thing we need to do is get out of the water, I think. What I'm going to do is I want to check out some creatures, see if we can check out the creatures. I just want to look at some of the things I've been looking at for such a long time, but in these in the newer higher graphics. Look at that. Some arachnids here. Let's just go and check out the arachnids. And it'd be nice to find an ice golem or something. I'm just gonna. Hello, guys. You're not dead, are you? You're dead. What killed you then? Okay. Did I scare you to death? Okay. Or was that my ship guns? I mean, it's a bit of a long range. Oh well, never mind. We have a close-up view. I mean, the detail now is really good. That looks like it's got eggs on their back. Oh, that's cool. I'm just going to jump in. I suppose I'd better put the meat in the fridge. I don't want to waste it. And I think the rest can just hang on there now. So where are we going to go? Let's have a look. Well, we got this cluster up here. We got a submerged tank here. So we head for the submerged tank, and then if there's time, we can go in here. There's a missile silo we're tucked in there. And I remember they gave me a lot of grief in the past. So maybe it's time to spread the grief around a little bit. So what we're going to do now, guys, is I'm just going to fly across the surface. Obviously this gap, the difference in the sky there, look, with the clouds and that's absolutely awesome. Fantastic. Right, guys, we're just coming up on the submerged tank that seems to be above the water, but I think we'll just check it out just to see what it is. I don't think there's anything particularly spectacular. I think it's just general bits and pieces, but have a look, see. I mean, we could probably use the not the rock drill. What am I on about? We can just do a bit of salvage. Yep. So this is just a source of. I don't think there's anything in here as such. No. I could probably retrieve the blocks. Well, we don't own it, so it's just. No, it's a good source of resources. I don't think I can see anything else in here. No. Okay. Well, we're getting plenty of steel plates, if nothing else. Oops, messed that up. Right, so let's level off and okay, let's just pay a visit to our friend the radius silo bay. I'm going to have to be a bit careful now because if I remember correctly, the last time I visited this place, it was swarming with drones and foot patrols. So I think maybe we're going to come in here. See the colour in the water there, guys? That's fantastic. Actually, just make sure everything is fully loaded. I think if we come in this way, side, and I think we'll just get back to 1. You can see the drones there, guys. I keep fairly low. Actually, maybe a bit of height actually. Got 312. Have we got anything with a bit better range? 339. Wow, there's drones swarming all over the place here. What I am more worried about is actually the foot patrols. I don't want anyone to shoot me. Yeah, there we are. Look at that. The foot patrol there. There's a foot patrol there as well. Okay. Drop down and come in. Got you. And there's a mechanoid patrol over there. Just gonna bust those guys up. Change. Oops. Too far. Nope, they're out of range, okay. Question is, can I sneak in here and loot these guys without attracting the attention of the drones? It's a little bit high risk, but I think it's worth it. So this guy's got a bit of a shadow on him. Not sure why he's got a bit of a shadow. Oh, you want to play that game, do you? Bit of extreme range. Okay. So you can play at that game. Right, got those guys down. We're not going to be able to get in and loot them. So I'm more concerned about... there we are. Someone's shooting at us from the ground. Actually, there's a foot patrol there. Wonder if I change the field of view. So if I drop it down, with that... Okay. Hey, cut it out. Who the heck's firing from? Okay. Let's pull back a bit. Just... okay. Just quick reload. Level off. So they suddenly appear out of nowhere, that's the problem. There he is. I'm not worried about the creatures, I'm just worried about the guys with actually weapons and such. Let's just increase the field of view again a little bit. So yeah, there's a couple of guys there. Just flying a bit closer. So I'm not worried about the creatures, I'm just go and loot these guys. Got a sandwich. I'm gonna take the sandwich. We probably need to... Yeah, just shut up. You can't... You've got no ranged weapons, so I'm not worried about you in the slightest. Just repair these up a little bit. We've lost our front spotlight, but that's not a problem. Okay. Right, let's just... Oops, got a little bit of damage to the cockpit, but yeah, some mechanized patrol there. Gotcha. It's gonna fly in a little bit closer. I'm hoping eventually, maybe with Alpha 9, they will fix this resin issue. So I think we'll just do a quick snatch of these guys on the way in. We'll just check you out to make sure. Got that there. And okay. I think if we come in this side, so I'd love to get in and snatch those. Got you. You're dead. And there's some more patrols there. I think those are guys that I previously encountered. Another drone down, another one down. They're dead. You're dead. Let's just, I think I can get in over here. Oops, oh, no. Okay. We're taking damage from the radius missile base, so I think we're just going to have to go in on them. Okay. If we drop really low, let's get. We've got to get a lot closer than that, so. You missed you. Right, we took a couple of fairly heavy hits and we're getting a little bit of ground fire. Yep, there's the patrol. I think if we come round across the sea now, I think I've got everything that all the defences from the radius missile silo now. I don't think there's anything else here. I think we got them all. Okay. Let's get back to here. Those are arachnids. I'm looking for patrols. Patrol there. You're dead. Not worried about you creepy crawlies. There's another one there. And another one there. Some mechanoids over here. Just gonna. Well, single. Oh no, there they are. And it's gonna fly here, guys. I'm just gonna level off. A little bit of a pause there. Hopefully, hope the monitor's not putting too much strain on the machine. I am working slightly on the limits of my wife's graphics card. Oh, great. Where did you come from? Yep. So, okay, level off. Let's get down here. Wow. A bit of ammunition. I've got a couple of power cells that could be useful. Components. Let's see what this guy's got. And we got another sandwich. Well, we can always eat the sandwich. And we're just going to pull back a little bit. There's some more patrols down there. I can see them. I'm just going to get in here. I think we'll just eat the sandwich and the salami. Hello guys. Actually, let's have some fun. Oops. And goodbye. And we're just gonna stop over here. Let's get down. Loot these guys. Some medication. I'm not sure if I actually need that, but never mind. And we got another sandwich to replace the one that I've just eaten. Nice, this guy's laying in a nice crater after I killed him. Don't think I can reach these guys. Oh, you never know. Got a bit more ammunition. Starting to get right on the extreme range now, but that's worth it. Got 2 med kits. Got some more health. I think killing patrols is very, very useful. I think this guy might be right on the extreme range. Yeah, still maybe to hook him. Yep. Right guys, let's just get round to here. I think you guys are just a lost patrol of you don't have your minder with you. Now in here there's going to be a spawner. Let's see if we can get up a bit of height. Can't see it. There's definitely a spawner in here somewhere. Ah, it's round there. So we're just gonna curve round here. Level off please. Get a bit of height so I can shoot down into the to see the blue. There it is. Gotcha. You probably did more damage than all the rest put together. Anyway guys, I think that's where I want to wind the video up. I don't want to push it too much with this recording because I've gone a little bit off of message. I didn't really intend to attack a POI, so I think what we can do is I can just get in and land on the top there because we've effectively got control of this base now. So I'm just going to get in and just land. Not quite yet. Level off. I'm just going to maybe sidle forward a little bit. Whoops. Not sideways, up a bit, down a bit, stop. And just turn the thrusters off. I think we should be safe up here. Let's get into here. And I'm not sure why I'm walking around with the multi-tool. And I think we should be able to get down and loot this guy. Might as well see what he's got. And we got another sandwich. We've got some more ammunition. So we're doing quite well here, guys. Just have a look round to see if there's any patrols or anything on the edge here. Got to be careful I don't get pushed off the edge. I think we're safe here. I mean, I could drop my ship down into there, which would make me very safe, but I don't think it's really necessary. I think we've dispatched all the patrols that I want to do. Anyway, guys, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. What I will say is that not only am I just trying out a new monitor, I'm also trying a slightly different audio setup. So if you've got any comments and feedback about the quality of the video and whether you think what your preferences would be for going forward. I mean, do you like 1440 resolution on 60 frames per second, or are you quite happy with 1080 30 frames per second, or would you like to see a mix of the two? Because obviously I could put up a 1440 60 frames per second video on YouTube. It doesn't necessarily mean that one, YouTube is going to actually convert it into that format, and two, I'm very much aware not everyone's got them, so YouTube actually reduces the resolution anyway, because I know that from a fact from my own personal watching of YouTube. When I watch people I know who are recording in 1440, but I only ever see it in 1080 because that's my, well, until recently that was my current native resolution. Anyway, guys, this is where I'm going to leave it. Until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.